Hey guys, hopefully you're all doing well. Prime Collections here. Well, today was the New York City Comic Con drop on Funko's website and at different specific retailers. How was my experience with it, and what specifically sold out today? Let's look into those, and let's not hesitate. Let's not wait any longer. Let's get into the world of Funko today.
Bleached out, these thoughts in my head. Drown out, you're not like the rest. Feeling like I'm dying.
So promptly at 6 a.m. this morning, Funko's exclusives for New York City Comic Con went up on their website and at different retailers specifically. With that, I was going for two specific items today. One was that Luffy wanted poster, and the other one was that 2-pack from Demon Slayer. The Luffy wanted poster I wanted because I'm a One Piece collector, and the fact that I missed out on the Gold Roger one, I was definitely adamant about trying to get this one. At 6 a.m., I was immediately on the webpage for Luffy. I went through the process of adding it to my cart. It was the only thing I added onto my cart from Funko's website. I sat there, was put into a queue where they made me wait 7 minutes. During that period of time, I definitely sweated it out, and I was able to acquire that Luffy wanted poster, and I was also able to acquire the 2-pack from Demon Slayer from Box Lunch's website, respectively. Now, I will say this, that wanted poster did sell out in about 7 minutes, but it definitely was nowhere near the Gold Roger, which sold out in about a minute, respectively. And I think it was because they had way more of this specific wanted poster on their website for access. So besides a fair amount of stress and a little bit of, like sweating it out, I was able to get things I wanted. But there were definitely, as there is with every single con, some sellouts. Some of them were surprising and some of them not. So let's look at those right now. So the first two things to sell out, which I think really surprised me, was we had the Toxic Avenger, which was the glow in the dark variant. This was, I think, the first thing to sell out. It sold out in like 3 minutes. It is available still over at Target at the time of me editing this video, but I wouldn't be surprised if it sells out through them as well. The glow on it is extremely cool. They've done a great job on that, but it was surprising to see this being like the first of the sellouts. The next was the Owl Bear from D&D. This one sold out in about 5 minutes, and I wasn't surprised necessarily about this because the only other version that they've done was an NFT version, and I think this was a better color palette for an owl bear, and I think that's why people wanted it, because it was a lot easier to get than going through the NFT process. And then third was the Luffy wanted poster, which sold out in about 9 minutes. So those were the top three that immediately went from this drop. I will state that the Owl Bear is back up for purchase on Funko's website at the time of editing this video, so you may have a shot at acquiring that if you missed out on it this morning. Other notable things that did sell out that were part of the 4-inch vinyls, we had the Shippo, which sold out on Funko's website and at the time of recording is still available on Hot Topic's website. I'm not necessarily surprised by this because this is another anime pop that people are really invested in. I am, however, surprised that the Inuyasha has not sold out on Toy Tokyo or Funko's website, respectively, so you can pick this one up still at hottopic.com. We also had Darth Maul selling out. This one was kind of a late sellout. This one, I want to say, sold out after about 2 hours. I thought this one had the potential to because it is a really cool Star Wars piece, but I think it is still available at its specific retailer. And at the time of this, I can't remember what that is, but I think you can still acquire that. We also had Dark Magician Girl selling out over on Toy Tokyo's website. That was not surprising. It's one of the best Yu-Gi-Oh pops of the year, in my opinion. Done a really great job on this, and this one is still available over at Funko's website, so you still have a shot to pick that up right now. We also had the Goblin Queen from Marvel selling out. This one was kind of a shocker because I didn't know if enough people would be really into this, but it definitely was a hype piece that did eventually sell out. I know that it is available through GameStop's website and probably at a lot of GameStop retailers respectively, so you can probably pick this one up as well. And then we had a couple sodas sell out. This was actually surprising because we haven't seen too many sodas sell out throughout the last few cons, and if they have, it's been like after a few days. These two sold out respectively in about 20 minutes. The first of these was that Lord Zed. I guess they've never done one before, and I think people really wanted this. And this was actually surprising to see this sell out because if I remember correctly, this had about 13,000 total pieces. So that means that the entire online stock went. And that's very interesting because you don't know how much was, designated for Funko Europe or how much was designated for the actual con itself. And the other of the sodas to sell out was that Sandy Claus. I know that it's still available over at FYE for purchase, but the fact that they had 16,500 of these made, and the fact that Funko's stock on their website sold out, just states the popularity of this. And I thought it might be extremely popular just because I don't think they've ever done a Sandy Claus. The two different versions were both good choices respectively, and I think if you got either one, you would be very, very excited about that. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all the sellouts at the time of recording for me during this video. I didn't see anything else go, but that's not to say that by the end of the day we may see some more stuff eventually sell out. It usually does with Funko's Con, and I wasn't necessarily surprised to see the stuff sell out that did. Only a couple pieces really kind of shocked me. I was able to get both the things I wanted to. If you are a Demon Slayer fan, that 2-pack is still available on Funko's website and Box Lunch respectively. And if you are going for that wanted poster, I would wait because I feel like resellers are going to basically make the price as high as possible like they did with Gold Roger. And if you wait, you might have a better chance to pick it up around the $50 price range rather than the $100 price range that they're advertising currently over on eBay. But yeah, if you did go for New York City Comic Con exclusive this morning, let me know down in the comments below which ones specifically you picked up yourself. Thank you so much for sticking around through the entirety of the video. I truly appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind, please liking this video and subscribe to my channel. It helps me out tremendously. And as always, I'll see you guys later.
I could have left again.